So let's have a look at question 1. Find green if red is equal to 10. So there's the diagram marked up. So which bit of SOHCAHTOA are we going to use? Well, we've got information about the opposite, and we want to know information about the adjacent. We're not interested in the hypotenuse. So we can cross out any of the 3 combinations with an h in it. Sine goes and cosine goes. So we're left with TOA. And TOA reminds us that the tangent of an angle is equal to the opposite length divided by the adjacent length. Okay, so we can now set up an equation. Tan 30 degrees must equal the opposite, which is 10, over x. If I multiply both sides by x, x will move up to the top layer and go over to the left-hand side. And if I divide through by tan 30 degrees, now remember tan 30 degrees is just a number, so it is divided by the whole of the expression. So basically x and tan 30 swap places. So I get that x is equal to 10 divided by the tan of 30 degrees. Okay, looking up on a calculator, what tan 30 equals. And I've got that tan 30 is 0.5773, and it goes on. And that's equal to 17.3205. And just check that that could be reasonable. Even from that diagram, it's clear that x must be greater than 10. So that's not bad. We've got 17, so yeah, okay, that's within the bounds of possibilities. Okay, let's have a look at the next example. Now, we've got an opposite and we've got a hypotenuse. And we're not interested this time in the adjacent. So that means TOA goes and CA goes. And SOH is telling us that sine of the angle is equal to the opposite divided by the hypotenuse. So we just need to write down the expression again. Sine 30 degrees is equal to the opposite, which is x, divided by the hypotenuse, which is 12. So we get that x is equal to 12 multiplied by sine of 30. Now, sine of 30 is actually one of the standard values. If you look up sine 30 on your calculator and do it, and it comes up as a half. So this is equal to 12 multiplied by a half, and therefore x is equal to 6 centimeters. Okay, let's go on to the third example. Okay, it's saying find blue if green is 8. Now, if we look out again from the angle, we've got an adjacent and we've got a hypotenuse. We're not interested in the opposite. So anything with opposite, we can get rid of. So this is going to be a relationship involving cos. And SOHCAHTOA tells us that the cosine of an angle is equal to the adjacent divided by the hypotenuse. So I can write that cos 30 degrees is equal to the adjacent, which is 8, divided by the hypotenuse, which is x. If I multiply both sides by x and divide both sides by cos 30, I get that x is equal to 8 divided by cos 30 degrees. Cos 30 on a calculator. This is equal to 8 divided by 0.8660 ... And 8 divided by 8.660 is equal to 9.2376 centimeters. And if they want that to 1 decimal place, the answer would be 9.2. And it's always good to put next door to it 1 dp. And that's the answer. Is it reasonable? Yes, it is. It's going to have to be larger than 8, and it happens to be 9.2.